biceps. It's a pretty simple day. I'm pretty excited. I'm honestly like, now that I started doing, what's it called? Static curls. Now that I started doing static curls for my hammer curls instead of doing regular hammer curls, they feel so much better and it actually makes the weight difficult. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm actually getting a good bicep pump now. Before I was just doing like regular hammer curls. I'd go to failure or like pretty close to it at least. But like with the lighter weight, it just feels kind of dumb almost, you know? It's like doing bench press. Like if you do bench press and you do the bar and you just go as much as you can until failure, you get a good burnout and like it kind of, like it hurts. You know, you're like really working the muscle, but it just doesn't feel as good. Like it's not the same as putting load on it, you know? But this is a masterpiece. So this is what I'm doing. But I'm gonna chill for a second before we get started. And then after I finish biceps, I'm actually gonna be trading and hopefully I can get a good setup today and I can get funded because I'd like to be funded. That'd be nice. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. Diet's going good. I'm going to try to eat more protein instead of eating so much like carbs and fats. I feel like I've been eating a lot more fat than I normally do, which is causing me to not lose as much weight because I'm not having the thermic effect of food. I'm just getting all of the calories I'm eating, which is not as good. So, I don't know. It's all right though. Woo. Time to do some static curls. That is hard. I'm literally like, I'm fighting for my life on the last ones. Trying to hold up my right arm for the last set of my left. That almost makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm kind of lightheaded now, but these are good. I genuinely feel like after doing this, I'm gonna be able to do like 80-pound dumbbells again when I get back to my normal gym. Maybe not 80s there, because they're a little heavier, but I bet I could do at least like 75s pretty easily. These are just like, I don't know what it is about these. They just feel so good. I feel like I'm getting so strong. Now we're on to some regular curls. I'm gonna try the 50s again on these, but one thing that I didn't do yesterday is abs. So I need to make sure I do abs today. I feel like it's good though, like just to take a one day of rest from abs every once in a while. Just because then the next time I feel like you can always like give a little more, you know? Like last time I was doing, I think I even got up to 11. So I'm doing dragon flags. And at first I could only do like 8. Now I'm doing 11. I bet I could do like 14 today since I didn't hit abs yesterday. But at the same time, since I'm doing back, I almost feel like it kind of like, I feel like my lats being dead might affect it. But, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Y'all won't see, but I'll see. Because I don't like recording myself doing dragon flags. I feel like it looks kind of funky. Once I'm good at them though, I'm going to be flexing those things. Especially, bro, if I get a 6-pack, shirt off, on the beach, doing some dragon flags, that'd be fire. But that's beside the point. Let's get started on some curls. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And I feel like, I don't know, on these, I like to go heavy, but I don't feel it as much as if I go just a little lighter. I don't know. This is one of those workouts where it's like, I feel like I'm plateaued because of the pump. not because of the weight, but it's probably more because of me like cheating a little bit when I get closer to failure. Like I'll swing it just a tiny bit. I try to keep it straight, but you get to a point where you're just like, I want to get more even though I can't. So you kind of have to swing. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe if I just like focused on the eccentric really well and then progressive overloaded that way and did like progressive overloaded weight but then kept the same form, then it'd be good. Because like I can do 50s for a few reps, but then after that I feel like I'm not doing very good. Maybe I should just stick with 50s until I can do 50s. Maybe that's the strat. So I don't know, I'll try that. We will see what happens. I'll do all of my sets today with 50s. Last time I think I did either 35s or 40s, and it felt good, but I don't know. My only fear is my wrist. That's my big problem. Because like anything where I have the weight on my wrist like this, even skull crushers where it's like this, having the weight to where I'm having to use my forearm muscles to keep it up, that hurts it. So even this, like doing these, I can feel it right here. It's in the same spot every time. But I don't know. I think my wrist will get stronger by doing this. I don't think I'll injure my wrist doing curls. And then I'll keep doing my like therapy stuff too. I have this little like weird bar thing and you kind of like bend it over. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, I figured I would end my workout with regular static curls. It's like I did hammer and I did regular curls, but now I feel like I should do some standard static curls. I feel like this helps. I mean, it hits the short head. I'm pretty sure it's the short head. Yeah, that sounds right. So I think I can do 25s on these at least. For some reason, I think I did more, but just to start off, I'm gonna do 25s. And then if I can do all 8, I'll do more. But it should be good either way. These things are always like, they just absolutely kill me. Especially when I'm doing them as my last workout. Like with hammer curls, I could do 50s because it was my first bicep workout. But now that I'm doing my last, it's usually a little harder. Okay, I lied. This is way too light. I need to go heavier on my next set. But that's okay. We can do that next time. All right. Well, now I'm done recording my bicep workout, I guess. Wish me luck on trading because I don't know. If there's a good setup today, I could possibly make some good money and then get funded on 5 accounts. That'll be awesome. I've only ever been, I was funded on 3 accounts one time. And then I was funded on 5 accounts one time in the past, but I blew it so fast. It was crazy. I was over leveraging hard. Like I no joke, got 5 funded accounts. Within 24 hours, gone. Lost the whole thing. It was crazy. But that's just how it goes sometimes. The first day, okay, this is what happened. I got funded. I had $2,000 available drawdown per account, 10,000 total. So my first day, I was trading like, I think I was risking like 500 bucks. Lost it. Lost one trade. And then I was like, all right, let me wait for another setup. Waited for another setup. Boom. Lost another 500. The next day, my psychology was messed up. Losing 2 trades in a row on the same day hurts. And I'm not at that point where mentally I'm not a profitable trader. Knowledgeably, I am. But mentally I'm not, and I know that. And I know that I need to change that, which I think is good. I mean, it's good that I know I need to do that, but I genuinely think that's the only thing that's stopping me from being profitable is my like emotional attachment to money, because I don't have any income other than trading right now. So kind of tough out there. But right now I'm close to getting 5 accounts again. I've been sticking to a strategy, and I really like this strategy. I wake up at 9:15, market opens at 9:30. I can pretty much do my entire analysis in 10 minutes. So like I can see London, Asian high, low, last New York high and low, the current market structure, which direction it's technically trending in, and then what are like the protected highs and lows that I should try to trade off of. And then I also look at the orb strategy, which is the 8 to 8:15 minutes time frame, and then look at like the midline, the highs and lows of that, see if price is rejecting in that zone, and if it is, you take a trade in the direction opposite of what it's rejecting. So it's been working good. If you don't know who RP Profits is, that's pretty much who does it. And I like him more than TJR's or anybody else's, really, more than Smart Money Concepts, because TJR looks for very specific indicators. So he'll wait for like a liquidity grab, 5-minute fair value gap inversion, and then a 1-minute bullish or like opposing fair value gap to get created, and then that 1-minute fair value gap to get inverted, and then he enters there with stop loss wherever it should be, you know. And I mean, it's good, but you don't take very many trades. Like there might be 1 or 2 good setups per week. No, I'd say at most 1 per week, and you might get like 3 per month or 4 per month. I don't see it very often where there's like a perfect 5-minute fair value gap and then a 1-minute fair value gap afterwards that allows you to enter in a good spot and then like target some other low. With RP strat, you just look for some type of indication that price is rejecting, and if it is, enter stop loss pretty high, just in case it wants to retrace or go like take out a little more liquidity, and then it will drop. So kind of just depends on what you're doing. I don't know. I think I'm getting a lot of market experience, at least. I have seen how the market moves so much. I can almost just tell when it's going to reverse. Like I'll literally see it just tanking, and I'm like, all right, I know it's about to stop. Boom, exit trade, boom, reverse. I don't even understand how. I just like, I see how the candle's moving, and just based off of how the candle's moving, I know when it's about to switch. I don't know why. I genuinely don't. It's like, I don't even know how to explain that. I think the best thing, I mean, literally like anything, I guess. Like if you're a professional baseball player, you're like someone who has hit a ball with a bat like 5,000 times will be so much better than someone who has only done it 10 times. Even if the person that has done it 5,000 times doesn't even think about it, he just kind of like swings and it just hits just somehow. But then the person with 10 is like thinking about everything. He's like trying super hard, but he just doesn't know, you know? I feel like I'm at like 2,500 swings. I got to get to 5,000. And then once I'm there, we'll be set. Because I've technically only traded 400 trading days. That's not very many. The amount of hours I have on the chart, though, innumerable. It's crazy. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. I'm talking way too much. I feel like my videos have gotten longer, even though I'm recording less, because I'm talking so much. So I'm going to do abs, and then I'll trade, and I'll see y'all tomorrow doing shoulders.